Hello, and welcome to another edition of Doing It Blind with Jason. Today, we're going to make French fries. But as we know, I'm visually impaired, and so that it has its varying degree of difficulties. These are all challenges I've overcome. I make a lot of French fries. But being I'm a bigger guy, I don't deep fry. So what I use is my trusty air fryer. I know it's not tactile, so it's not necessarily blind friendly, but I'll explain how that works. First thing I do is I got to be organized. I've got my bowl, I've got my salt, I've got my oil, I've got my potatoes, I got a trusty knife and a cutting board. I also have a strainer. What I like to do is cut my fries, put them in the strainer, and rinse them in water to wash the starch off. So here we go. Put my phone down so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's lined up as best I can tell. I put the potato down and I use the sides of my fingers along the side of the knife to be able to cut and try and keep it uniform by moving my fingers back a little bit at a time, keeping my hands close to the knife, but try not to keep my hands under the knife. Okay, so I've cut them the one way. I take them using my fingers, as I can't really see them, line them up pretty good like a deck of cards, and I only use part of them so that I can have a flat side down on the cutting board. And then taking the knife again, kind of curling my fingers underneath a bit so that it's kind of only my knuckle against the side of the knife, so my fingers never touch the edge of the blade. That could be catastrophic. We don't want red French fries. Take that potato, put them in my colander or my strainer, reach around, find another piece of uncut potato, and chop that up. There, I'll quickly slice up some more of these other two potatoes. Yes, learning how to do a lot of this has been quite the adventure, but living here, I live alone. So in order to eat, I had to figure it out. And I like to do as much as I can for myself. I love people. I have people that love me, and I do go and spend a week with my girlfriend every month. But living here has really forced me to learn how to do this stuff on my own. I've been blind for about 3 years, as I've said in a previous video. Before that, I cooked for myself, and because I like to cook, because I like to eat. There, get the last one chopped up into fries. Oh shoot, there's one more here. Yeah, I feel around my work surface to make sure I haven't missed any. Quite often when I do my cleanup, I'll find a piece of potato or something. So here we are. And here's my colander, or my strainer, full of fries. I'll take that over here to my sink. Where's my little stand here for you guys so you can keep seeing what I'm doing. Have that lined up. Take my strainer, run it under the water for a couple minutes here. Not even a couple minutes. Oh, that's my oven heating up. I'm having fries and smokies for dinner tonight. So my smokies are cooking in the oven, but that's pretty straightforward. I put them in the oven for about 20 minutes on 425. And then, yeah, and I'll show you how to work my oven in another day. on another video. So I take the fries over here, and I have a towel laid out. Sorry about the making everybody car sick or seasick with moving my camera around so much. I dump the fries on this towel. This towel's clean. I dump the fries on the towel so they can dry off a little bit. They cook and crisp up better if I let them dry off. And while they're sitting there, I'll take some canola oil here and just a little dribble in the bottom of the bowl. It's a tablespoon or a teaspoon or something like that. And then I'll come over here. I'll scoop up the fries in the towel. Kind of give them a good shake. Just like carrying a little bundle, like I'm gonna run away when I was a kid. A hobo's bundle, right? And I dump the fries in my bowl. See here, they're in the bowl here. And then give them a bit of salt. And I'll toss them in the oil. I'll toss them in that little teaspoon of oil there, or just more than a teaspoon, I guess, a little bit. Give them a toss. And then, yeah, this towel will be done after this. It's time to wash it. It's got starch on it now. It's got cooking oil on it. So here's the basket for my air fryer. So I'll just take these fries, dump them into the air fryer, and give it a little jostle there. That way I make sure they're spread out. And then I'll turn the dial to 400. The bottom dial is the temperature dial on this air fryer. And I'll turn the timer on for any amount of time. It doesn't really matter. Because then I'll set a separate timer. Oop. I know it's here somewhere. Here's my handy dandy kitchen timer. And I know about how far 10 minutes is just from experience. So I'll move that to 10 minutes and I'll let that cook at 400. And I'll do 10 minutes, pull it out and shake it. 10 more minutes, pull it out and shake it. And 10 more minutes, depending how crispy I want them. They'll probably get that third stance at about another 10 minutes. So it's about 30 minutes for the fries. And thank you. That's been another edition of Doing It Blind with Jason. Please feel free to like and share my videos. Also, if you want to see more videos like this or just about me living my best blind life, subscribe to my channel, Doing It Blind with Jason. And if you have any suggestions on what you would like to see or anything you would like to challenge me on, please feel free. This is me, Doing It Blind with Jason. Thank you very much.